What's going on, guys? Blazing here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I literally cannot understand why they introduced Chimera, which, listen, first of all, I want to separate two things. First of all, Chimera itself, like the game mode, is great. The boss is difficult, challenging, it's fun, getting creative, new ideas on what to think. I don't like the fact that only enemy max HP hitters are shining in there, but hey, they're pretty much dead almost everywhere else. So, you know, unless you're running triple G-nuts on most of the stuff anyways. But that aside, I think the Chimera, the mechanics and all that is great. But the problem is everything else is absolutely fucking trash. And I don't even know where to start. We can start from not testing out the shit. We can start from the shitty rewards or the shitty quests for Chimera. So let's go ahead. Let's start off, first of all, with how relics were broken. You can't sit here and tell me that you tested this out. We're stunning a boss. What the fuck? How is this possible? You cannot sit here and tell me that you actually tested this when this is happening. If you tested it just a little bit, it would not happen. So you got Marius here that is absolutely destroying the boss, okay? By himself, able to solo. I think this is stage 20, if I'm not mistaken. But he's stunning the boss, so he doesn't have to worry about dying. Then you come up to here where we have some ridiculous numbers. 1.4 billion, okay? G-Nut just uses A3 for 85 million. And that's all because of a specific relic, which again is crazy. Okay. Moving on to some of the scores that people were getting. 2.1 billion. And then with the multiplier, they got 148 billion. Now this is, you know, obviously, look, the guys were, they were smart enough to take advantage of it. It is what it is. Is it right? Probably not. Plarium needs to address this shit by testing this stuff out, but he ended up getting a 93 billion on Nightmare, 148 billion on Ultra Nightmare. Coming into the next one, 90 billion on a Clash Points. Like over here, we've got 24 billion, 30 billion, not as crazy, right? Moving on, Timatuoa. 531 billion with one key. This is crazy, Plarium. Like, you cannot sit here and tell us that you are testing this shit out. It's absolutely ridiculous on how bad this implementation was. Now, the biggest issue with Chimera is that they introduced Clash way too early. Way too early. You did not need Clash. No one would really give a shit if this was going on and wouldn't be as pissed and annoyed at you in this game mode if it wasn't for Clash. Okay? That is the number one biggest thing. It leads us to some of the other problems, which I really don't understand. We can land provoke on every single Hydra head. So you go ahead and you nerf taunt, but now we can provoke. Like, the relic system is broken. You did not test this, and you continuously like just screwed everything up. I like how he's got Armands in here too. Possibly. Oh wait, we could actually stun them, so that's why he was using Armands. I get you. Good idea. Good idea. What the hell? What the actual hell, player? I'm like, really just crazy. Over here, we're again stunning the boss, right? New Chimera boss. We can lock active skills, we can fear, but hey, now we can actually stun him. So he won't even be a problem for us with 93 million damage. Just saying. It is launched without a problem. And this right here just pisses me off the most. Why the fuck do we need 24 hours to decide a score. I, unfortunately, was part of the people that didn't get to use my last key because I thought I had the extra time, and I didn't. So a 24-hour period of time. So it's not an actual 7 days. It's a 6 days. So now this screws me up on having to do my Chimera key, which I guess now I just need to kind of get everything done at the beginning of the week and get it over and done with. But all this stress, all this aggravation, for what? What is our final end reward? Well, let's take a peek here. I got absolutely shit. I got 2 fragments and 1 chest because I could only do Nightmare. That's all I had run at that point in time. And I got enough crafting material to maybe put together a half of a rare piece. I don't care about the clan gold, right? This is what I got for us coming in. I think we came in second. I got 2 gemstones. None of the rest of this stuff really matters. The salts, okay, cool. We'll use that to unequip and equip gear, whatever. And then the final result was this one where I got an extra 1 fragment. Absolutely the worst failed launch of any content you have put out. Any content. I do not understand on what you could have done that possibly remote was even a good idea for you to launch it this way. Like, it's comical. It really is comical. Because you sit here and you tell us you're looking for complex solutions. You're not looking for jack shit. Let's be honest here. You're looking to make the community frustrated, aggravated by screwing up Hydra, by screwing up other... You haven't even addressed the destroy set issue for Scaraboss, okay? You haven't even addressed and fixed that issue, and you come out with these things. But don't worry, guys. They fixed this right off the bat, right? They went back in, fixed it as quickly as possible. But what are they going to do for the people that actually used it, right? What are they going to do for the people that actually went through and did these scores, right? What should they do? You let me know in the comments down below, but I feel like this week, everybody needs to get a chest. Everybody needs to get a fucking top chest and let it be. Because you cannot sit here and allow this. Like, it's absolutely garbage. Just garbage. And the last thing I want to say about this part. Now imagine on here, if you actually got the daily or the advanced daily that says use a Chimera key, you'd be shit out of luck because you can't do the Chimera key. So this is why I'm saying, like, this is absolutely comical, a disaster of a rollout on this event. There is absolutely no reason. And coming and talking about the quest, right? You really, really put in a daily advanced quest. Let's see if I actually got it today. Let's scroll down. Nope. I did get it earlier this week. So here it is last week when I got the use the Chimera key. Now I have not seen this happen to me again, but it is absolutely a disaster having us to do this. And it's just so stupid. It really, really is. I don't understand why. The new boss comes out, Plarium, just let us fucking enjoy the goddamn thing. Don't force us to have to do too much shit with it because we're not going to. Obviously, when we do and we start going at it and we start have to be competitive and shit, and you haven't tested these things, right? We're gonna get pissed. We're gonna get aggravated. I mean, my blood pressure is rising just thinking about this shit. And the one last thing I do want to say is you didn't, like, the trials were all shit because half of them didn't work. They were bugged. I tried this one. Damage the Chimera while it's under 1 or more debuffs and your champion is under increased defense. Marius would come in and uses A1 or A2 or his A1 or his A2, and I wouldn't get any damage. This would not happen. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, come on, you clearly cannot be this bad. Although, I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments down below, how bad is it? How bad do you think it was? I mean, look, I just happened to look in one of our keys and we got one guy that did it, okay? Marius did 1.4 billion, G-Nut did 2.8 billion damage. How do you expect us to compete with this? 72 billion. Like, it's so sad, Plarium. It's so fucking sad that you screwed this so bad. I'm honestly telling you, you need to give a chest to everybody. You do. Or give a relic to everybody. Matter of fact, just fucking delete relics. Get them out of here because you clearly did not get this right. You know, leave the Chimera boss in, give us some primal shards, give us some mythical tomes. Get rid of all this relic bullshit. We don't care. Maybe you guys are standing at a different point. You let me know. Do you even give a shit about the relics, or would you just prefer to have more of the primal shards and the mythical books? I feel like that would be a better reward than this crap that we're getting. I don't know. With that in mind, though, you let me know in the comments down below. How bad on a scale from 1 to 10 do you think this was? 10 being the absolute worst, 1 being it was great. I'm pretty sure we'll get more 10s than 1s. And while you're down there, consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help me. And if you have some time, swing by on Sunday, 2 p.m. EST for the Knights of Plarium podcast, where we talk about all of this. I'd like to say news, but it's just comedy. It really is comedy at this point in time. As always, guys, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other, and I'll catch you guys next time.